Now to the new chilling details in the murders of 4 University of Idaho students. A police report shows where they went that night and that the students were likely asleep during the vicious attack. There is still no sign of the suspect or suspects or the murder weapon. One of the victims reportedly placed several frantic calls before the murders. NewsNation correspondent Ryan Bass joins us now with the latest. Ryan, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Natasha, police continue to pour through evidence and also conduct interviews, all to try and find out how these 4 University of Idaho students were killed. New details were released last night about how 2 of those students actually got a ride back home that Sunday night, and also phone calls made to an ex-boyfriend, raising even more questions as detectives try and piece all of this together.
There's a lot of anxiety and a lot of people not knowing what to do to best keep themselves and their friends and family safe.
A campus and a community still hurting tonight. It's been nearly a week since 4 University of Idaho students were stabbed to death in their sleep last Sunday in an off-campus house, as police continue to search for who was behind the brutal killings. Madison Mogan, Zaina Kernodle, Ethan Chapin, and Kaylee Gonsalves were found stabbed to death on the 2nd and 3rd floors of their home. The county coroner joining Ashley Banfield on NewsNation to confirm the manner of death was in fact a stabbing.
Well, it was a pretty large knife, so it's really hard to call them puncture wounds. And they were definitely stabbings. And I mean, it has to be somebody that's pretty angry in order to stab 4 people to death.
We still believe it's a targeted attack. But the reality is there's still out there who committed 4 horrible, horrible crimes.
Moscow police said they've conducted interviews with at least 38 people seeking more information and are still processing nearly 500 tips. They released this map showing where Madison, Zaina, Kaylee, and Ethan were that night. Ethan and Zaina were seen at a fraternity house party. Kaylee and Madison, they were out at a downtown bar. Police also said Kaylee and Madison were seen on video at a local food vendor called the Grub Truck, and last night updated us on how they got home, saying a, quote, private party gave them a lift. Later verified by Kaylee's sister, telling Inside Edition that she found the neighbor's Ring camera footage so that she could verify that the Uber driver took them home. Kaylee and Madison arrived back at 1:45 a.m. Ethan and Zaina came home around that same time. All 4 were stabbed to death between 3 and 4 in the morning. Olivia Gonsalves, the sister of Kaylee, also told the New York Times that there were several unanswered phone calls made to Kaylee's recent boyfriend, Jack, between 2:26 and 2:52 in the morning. Olivia said she and her family don't believe Jack had a role in the killings. Olivia spoke with our Chris Cuomo on Thursday on NewsNation, saying she can't fathom who could have targeted her sister.
There's no boy problem. There's no threat. There's no high-risk lifestyle that could have indicated this. It has taken all of us completely by shock, and we have absolutely no ideas.
And the pain obviously felt by all of those families for those that were involved. Now, police still don't have a suspect in custody, and that murder weapon, the knife, is still missing. Now, we did interview a forensic psychologist last night on NewsNation who told us the murderer likely cut themselves while going through this process of these stabbings, leaving a lot of evidence behind that police obviously are still combing through right now. The university, by the way, will host a vigil next Wednesday night to honor those 4 students who were lost. Natasha, hopefully by then we'll have many more answers as to who is behind these senseless killings.
Absolutely. 7 days out. It's hard to believe. Ryan Bass, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.